back once again with the ill behavior. Can you feel it? Nothing can save you. It's the A4 ally, D4 damager, O4 out of here, R for the renegade.
There we go. I think we got it
Wait
now.
for it.
Hey, wait a second. This isn't NWO Revenge.
We had a switch, a switcheroo.
We had to flipped it up.
That's what they call in the business a swerve.
This is a great intro.
Well, this wasn't in the script.
Play along, man.
Same company.
Is this then, and then by that logic, is this sort of a sequel to WCW?
Wow.
Spiritual
Revenge?
successor.
They really
I'd say.
stretched out that Hardy Boys logo. Too cool.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
The people's champion.
You just keep cutting that picture of shocked Vince McMahon.
No, yeah, this is like one of my favorite wrestling game intros of all time.
It's got
Oh,
such a good
hot
theme song.
broads. All these ladies.
It's like everything that was awesome about the WWF in 2000, 2001, and also just like the best use of N64 technology to make an opening cinematic.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess to be
Hot
fair,
divas.
Oh my
if
god.
you really want a lot of bang for your buck and a lot of content, like these wrestling games had a ton of shit in them, a lot of stuff.
Yep.
So this game
Huge
has
monsters.
like if you're gonna be buying one wrestling game on the N64 and you're not gonna be importing anything, this would be like my first suggestion. Like, no questions asked.
Is this the wrestling game to own? The American wrestling game to own
This
N64?
I'd
is
say
the
so.
American wrestling game to own. A lot of people say that Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 and No Mercy go head to head in terms of quality. I haven't had a chance to play that game yet, but it's developed by the same people. It's just kind of, it's a little bit different. Like it doesn't have like any of the WWF superstars. It's mostly wrestlers from all around the world, and they incorporate some of the things in the WCW games that they actually kind of took out of this version of the game. But yeah, like this game just has like a lot of characters that people are super familiar with. The customization options are, limitless. The unlockables are awesome. The story mode's fantastic. Like the controls are super duper tight.
I'll do the women's.
I do that.
Yeah. Let's switch it up.
The music in this game is also really great.
Those aren't women. There we go. I would say the music in the last game was really good in that it was N64 as hell. Just really, really corny guitar tones and awesome
Yeah.
bass. And
Wait, expert.
So a lot of those songs in the NWO Revenge game are actually like, it's almost kind of like Doom in a sense where it's just like Megadeth and Joe Satriani songs ripped off into MIDI.
What's wrong with his neck? Why is he doing that?
Oh, that's a lady. She's 80 years old.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mae Young.
Oh, wow. Okay. I take it back. I'm so sorry.
But no, also the graphics are kind of terrible.
Yeah, she kind of has a...
yeah, like
I've got
some
more
of the character
experience
models
than
are
you.
like, it's as good as the N64 is gonna get, but like, yeah, some of them are just kind of like really disproportionate, and Mae Young's a really good example of that.
Good from afar, but far from good. That's
I
how
don't
most
know. I
N64
mean-
games are.
I mean, I figured out she was an old lady pretty quick. Maybe it's just Derek's problem.
So I'm kind of concerned that I didn't set the difficulty, and it might just be on like some.
Unrealistic.
Let's go.
So this might be really bad.
So wait, you're just gonna beat the shit out of this old lady?
She
Wait,
got the
listen,
ring.
this
This
Sweet
is
tune.
nothing compared to what Mae Young has gone through.
What is this?
I can't-
Why are they blowing up these like 16 seizure warning?
Yeah. Was she in that montage? I couldn't tell.
She wasn't, but she was part of that faction, the stable, if you will. She was part of
Okay.
Team Extreme.
Lita.
Don't. You can't just say Team Extreme.
It rhymes.
That's what they were. It was Team Extreme.
They were Team Extreme.
Making
they're-
that green.
Wait,
And-
she already came out.
And they were the best until they grew up, and then you realized they were literally just like Southern drug addicts, and it was pretty awful.
Yeah, they're basic. So they were like literally backyard wrestlers before they signed with the WWF.
Well, that seems untoward.
This already looks a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, this looks great.
yeah, like their arms connect to their bodies.
Yeah.
And like
so that's
the
pretty cool.
ring looks like it's a heck of a lot bigger.
Right?
And like another cool thing is if you pick up weapons in this game and you drop them, they actually stay.
Yeah.
stationary
It'll just
on
fall
the
through the
Just
ground.
fall through to hell.
You can also comedically throw weapons across the entire ring and like ruin people's day, which is pretty great.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite strategies because it is super effective.
So before we went down, Hank, people were saying in the chat that the new champ is Hank.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Now I'm just saying, no false modesty here. Calvin is the champ.
I am the champ. The
Canonically, Calvin is the
champ.
champ.
The champ is here.
Right? Yes.
I'm just saying, one of these days we're gonna have to get some kind of match going to see who the real champ is. The Battle of the Champs.
I need to go down to Seattle. We need to play some Windjammers.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do.
It's a shame you weren't able to make it to MacFest, man.
Next year we'll definitely kind of be looking more likely.
No, I understand. You were just moving and all that, and yeah.
Twist of Fate, that was my finisher.
MacFest is a con I'll go back to, without a doubt.
You got special. Do a special thing.
Do a backflip or something.
Stomp on that old lady.
Yeah. What is the deal with this old lady?
Yeah. What?
So Mae Young was a wrestler.
Like back in the
that-
50s.
I want to say like back in the 40s.
But yeah, and she stuck around as a background character actor / person who would come out and do silly old woman things
Yeah, she
throughout
was
the
basically just kind
WWE.
of like she was kind of like comedic effect, but like historically she's like kind of a pretty important female wrestler. She held the WWF Women's title for 27 years.
Man.
And I want to say like around the time she died, like a lot of people were, which was very recently, like a lot of people were writing articles about it. And I want to say that I read somewhere that like when men were off fighting in World War II, it was people like Mae Young who kind of brought
cut a promo.
professional wrestling like more into the forefront of like, the actual thing that existed, which seems hella cool. So yeah, like she is notorious for being like this tough old woman. Like I specifically remember an angle back in like 2000, 2001 where she got power slammed off the stage by Bubba Ray Dudley
Through a table.
through tables. And I remember Bubba Ray was doing like an interview where he was like trying to be, being extremely careful with her because like she's 80 years old. You don't want to have like a tragedy happen on national TV. And he was telling her like all these precautions, like how to protect herself from falling. She didn't listen to any of that, and as soon as she went through the table, she farted on him.
That's my girl. That's
Damn.
my girl right
Damn.
there. Yeah.
Derek loves to fart.
But she lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, she lived.
Throw a
And-
dude through a table and fart on him? I don't care who I don't care who you are. That's
I
badass.
just want to make sure the audience didn't miss this. This lady just said, "I'll expose your puppies to the whole crowd."
Right. So women's pro wrestling hasn't always been a respected craft.
Not in North America.
Yeah, and Lita was actually one of my favorite women pro wrestlers for a while because, she worked.
Actually athletic.
She was like actually athletic, could do some cool wrestling moves. Didn't walk around in stripper boots and
She didn't have her tongue hanging out.
yeah, like,
That was because she was extreme.
and there was a lot of just like we'll just hire these hot women and have them do bikini contests and mud wrestling matches during the Attitude Era and stuff like that. And teenage me loved that to an extent, but also gross and like women can actually do pro wrestling stuff and it's pretty cool. And I think Lita was like one of the first ones that I saw who could do stuff like that, like doing the moonsault from the top rope. And she'd actually like, and I don't know if she had too many matches against men, but like she definitely would end up doing her super cool corner move.
Isn't that kind of the big deal with China? Is she was one of the few female wrestlers
China-
who would wrestle men?
Yeah, that was kind of like her thing. Like she was as strong, if not stronger, than the men. That was kind of like the gimmick that she was being pushed with.
She was a real big lady.
Yeah.
She's super buff.
Buffer and you,
That's true.
Derek.
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah, buffer than me, but not buffer than Hank Peters.
Oh no, she can kick my ass.
Hank Peters got that inner buffness, and I'm just like, I'm just a handsome, manly dude. I'm not that buff, really.
I heard you were too cute, Derek.
No, this is not true. I don't know where these rumors start.
We got a Twitter message from Final Fukuna that Seth is the cutest dude on the podcast.
Yeah, probably.
On Nothing Matters.
I will not argue that. I will agree with that.
What are you saying about me, Hank Peters?
I mean, you got that. You got the baby face, Calvo.
You got that baby face.
I mean, he's.
Hey, I thought you were handsome.
No, Derek's the one who's
I'm
yelling,
handsome,
yelling about how
goddammit.
handsome he is.
So okay,
fucking manly as hell.
yeah.
God damn.
This baby face got to be good for something.
I just want you guys to respect me. All right.
for how handsome
for
you
how
are.
handsome and manly I am.
You're just
I
not a
feel
pretty, but you're not just a pretty face.
I know. Handsome, manly as hell.
I'm also a buff face.
Also buff.
My face is up here.
And it's buff too, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm a lot better at this game than I was with WCW NWO Revenge. I think the controls on this are a little smoother. Like there's
Alright.
the same basic
Yeah.
controls, but it does function a bit better as far as like transitioning to different moves and everything like that.
So you're saying you're ready to go to Evo with this?
Yes.
Oh man, I would love to see that kind of.
Is that a thing?
I will always be a fan of dumb competitive fighting games in like Evo. All of them. I would love to see this type of thing, or like Bushido Blade, X-Men: Children of the Atom,
WWE No Mercy.
the WrestleMania arcade game that came out in '91.
Wait, is that Katy Perry?
Her name was Kat, and she was the way much younger girlfriend of Jerry the King Lawler. So he got her a job as a pro wrestler.
Then she quit, and so did he.
Yeah, but then he came back.
Yeah.
So
All right, so she wants to make a deal. All right, you just gotta be the guest referee.
this is one of the many gimmick matches you can do in WWF No Mercy.
Let me get a pin on that tramp. I know you hate her too. Just a lot of smack
I
talk
like
going on.
she's smacking her. She's like snapping her fingers.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bam, bam. I was like her.
Rules are not selectable.
Do we want to double check on the PlayStation to see if that's done, or if we want to keep going one more round?
Let's at least do this one. Yeah.
Okay,
I think we do this round and then one more, and then it'll probably be done.
He's fucking hoping. Oh my god, what a train wreck of a stream.
So one of the cooler things about this game, though, as like Akai kind of progressed throughout developing the WCW stuff and then moving on to the WWF stuff, this game like introduced like cage matches, ladder matches. I think some of that might have been in WrestleMania 2000, which was the game they made before this one.
Yeah, I think they did have like a cage match at least.
Yeah, there's a cage match in this one. There's a ladder match. There's tables matches. No, actually, no, there's not. I want to say that
Or I can
there were
scold
table
them.
matches, but there's totally not. But so you can actually drag people backstage, and there are separate rooms backstage that you can go and brawl in. One of them being like a parking lot, the other being a locker room.
That's
a
right.
billiards bar room, just conveniently backstage in the Staples Arena.
Yeah, sure.
Why wouldn't it be?
So, Tobin, what are your actual mechanics here? Like, are you just moving around?
I think I could actually still like just literally attack somebody.
Well, just do it then.
Yeah, in guest referee mode, I want to say it's been a while since I played this mode in particular.
But you can basically help them cheat, which is
You
important.
do a cool flip.
you can hit whoever you want. I don't remember if this game you have control of like the counts.
Yeah, I believe so.
I know
gonna say,
Blood
like,
Wrestling game lets you do that. So I think there's actually one of the wrestling games on the NES. You can like fast count.
Yeah.
If you're a referee.
Oh, whoops! I don't know what's happening.
Oh, Hank, are you any kind of authority on the wrestling games for the NES?
I've heard about them. It's been a while since I played any of them.
At a local store, there are 3 WWF and 1, I think, a Tecmo World Wrestling game for the NES. They're all $10.
I'm being a pretty terrible cheating referee. Like she's just countering my moves.
And I'm not sure if any of them are really worth any kind of... Like, I'm sure they're all kind of bad, but like maybe for shits and giggles?
I want to say that I've heard that the WWF games have, like, especially on the NES, were not particularly any good. I don't know anything about the Tecmo one. I would say that given their track record through their other sports games, I would imagine that this one would be all right.
Yeah.
I would have to go in
That's
and like do
embarrassing.
some research about that. Maybe look at some gameplay videos, load up a ROM.
Yeah, I would only buy them so we could do some kind of fun stream. I don't want them to be legitimately good, but I was just curious if you knew offhand any kind of shits and giggles that could be gleaned from spending $40 on Nintendo tapes.
Hey, that's cheating. You can't cheat.
That doesn't sound like.
Not my ring. That was a low blow.
So I went to a local video game store the other day and I picked up some PlayStation tapes for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
One of them. This game made in 1996 called Swagman.
Yes, I've heard that's kind of good.
It's definitely something. It's got. It's. I don't know if I would call it good. I think that might be a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
But it's not like shitty. The other game I got was shitty.
Which was?
I gotta look it up because the only thing I remember about it is the subtitle of it. I can tell you that it was a 3D platformer before Super Mario 64. I think it came out in 1995.
Jumping Flash?
Not Jumping Flash. Jumping Flash I like.
Yeah, that game is definitely a time capsule, but I'd say really good.
Yeah, like and that game like definitely kind of handles itself much better. Like it's a first-person platforming game, but it at least lets you look at what you're landing on.
Yeah.
And it gives you some sort of marker and like camera control. So the game that I bought is called Floating Runner Quest for the Seven Crystals.
Oh, I have heard about that game, and it is supposed to be fucking terrible, huh?
Yo, yeah, it's really bad.
But like in like a charming way, like in a look at, oh, they thought this was 3D graphics.
I guess if you could look at, yeah, if you kind of look back at it like in a time capsule perspective, it's a very interesting. It's interesting to look at to see how they kind of handled 3D environments like before games kind of refined that. Like the whole game is kind of positioned behind your character. There's no way to control the camera aside from like tilting it upwards. There's no real way to gauge on what you're going to land on, and there's like a lot of really tricky jumps. It's not real fun to play,
Just gotta go for the pin.
but it's I would say it's worth streaming at some point.
Go for the pin
How
lane.
much did you get it for?
I want to say I got it for either
That was a fast count. I don't know if you guys saw, but
$7.99 or $4.99.
That seems like a bit much. I managed to get Hot Shots Golf 2 at a local Salvation Army because it was in the CD area. They charged me CD prices, so I got it for $1.50.
that's a deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I actually got a copy of. Let me get this real quick.
Oh.
At Goodwill, I was able to find a copy of Battle Arena Toshinden for $2.99.
Yeah, that's a good price for it.
I've never played it. I don't know anything about it. I know, like, I've seen the name kind of get tossed around.
It's not a good game. Was never really a good game.
I wasn't really expecting it to be, but I haven't popped that one in yet.
It served its purpose because it was a brand new 3D fighting game for the PlayStation. It was not an arcade game, and that shit sold systems. And I mean, when you looked at it, it was like kind of incredible.
I was looking at prices for this on eBay just to kind of get like a gauge for it, and like, yeah, this came out during the long box era.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a launch title.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like the copyright on this says 1995.
Yeah, absolutely was a long box. And then the second one came out, and I think by then Tekken and Street Fighter and a bunch of other better fighting games were coming along. So
That I called her a filthy wretch.
Ooh.
I'm still trying to find a partner, but haven't found anyone.
so
Aw.
rude.
She searched everywhere for the right guy, but things are looking bleak.
Oof.
So you're also talking about how this game would have like a fighting scene over an Evo. So there's the closest thing to
Rio,
this so far-
lame. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. So we've talked about it on the Clobbercast before, but there's a web series called Botchamania that
Yeah.
I recommend everybody, like even if you're not a wrestling fan, to check it out because you will be laughing your ass off at how stupid this shit is. But Matthew, who makes the Botchamania series, goes to MagFest every year, and for the last 2 years, I want to say he's been hosting No Mercy tournaments, and those have been real competitive.
Man, I wish I would have seen that.
I know when I went 2 years ago, it was actually going head to head against WWE All Stars. And so we were like on one side of the room, and then they were on the other side of the room, and we just started like a giant All Stars sucks chant, just to piss off everybody who wasn't playing No Mercy because we were being irritable. We were being real insufferable that day.
It's kind
I
of
only won.
It's kind of what MagFest is about.
Yeah, no, yeah,
You know, being in a hotel at 2 a.m, yelling,
yeah, just
yelling rap lyrics. You know.
yeah. Were there any baseball teams staying at that hotel this year?
No, not that I know of.
I want to say that 2 years ago, like some baseball team stayed the night before leaving, and like it caused just a bunch of traffic in the hotel, and people were like complaining about noise
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, I know we had to share it this year. There's a certain point where you walk past it and it was like a big sign and it was like no more Colossus yells. We have this part of the hotel, but this is the main lobby area. We don't own this part, so you have to be respectful. And I think that's kind of weird because MagFest used to be had a whole hotel to itself.
Yeah.
Back in the Virginia days.
Right.
And I think there were usually stuff on either side of MagFest that sometimes you would see getting prepared for or broken down. But yeah, in MagFest 7 and 8 were like completely. I think might also even been 10, but completely had a whole building to themselves, which was pretty fucking rad. But the elevator system situation and the parking situation could not have been more terrible.
But no, we were up in a hotel suite, and I don't even remember what started it, but we started yelling, like half the room started yelling the lyrics to Rifle Bursts.
Oh God! And
Did it travel through the hotel?
No, I don't know. We were just in this like little suite, like a bunch of people jammed in there.
Yeah.
Just yelling it at the top of our lungs.
And some dude like walked over and he was just like, "Is polygamy and gay marriage legal in the state? Because I'm gonna marry all you right now."
and then like
That's pretty awesome.
And we were in there for a chip show. And like the chip show hadn't even started yet, but then the guy like whose suite it was came and was like, "Listen, I love all of you, but you have to be a little quieter or else they're gonna kick me out of the hotel." And I felt a little proud, like I contributed to that.
You almost wasted this man's hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. and then like a chip show happened, and I was like, "That's great," but nope, now it's even louder, and we really have to leave.
I think I want to say, like, when I went there 2 years ago, there was like an entire block of the hotel that was actually blocked off to people who were part of the shiz.
Weird. The
Like,
shiz.
like I remember I was just walking around the hotel, and like there was like, this lady sitting there at this desk, and she like asked for like a specific kind of pass if I had one, and I was just trying to find the elevator, so I didn't have one. She made me like walk around and go find another elevator route. But like I saw two people who very much looked like they were MagFest attendees walk on by without any problems. So
what is the shiz? I feel like I should know what that is.
Shiz, I remember, like, I think it was like the Mini Bosses fan forum or something like that. Like it used to be like a really big video game music cover community back in the days of like VG Remix or no OC Remix and like when video game cover bands were kind of like emerging.
Yeah. Like a million years ago.
Yeah, it seems like such a long time ago.
And it's weird. That's kind of all there was at MagFest this year.
And
Like,
I get the sense that's all MagFest is really interested in.
yeah,
Like
and
the music department is not really interested in electronic or chiptune music.
from the
I feel like it's because a lot
from the conversations we have, they don't like chip music at all.
No, actually, I can say for a fact. I was talking to a dude a couple years ago, and he was extremely dismissive on anything that wasn't involving a guitar.
Which is crazy.
Which
yeah.
I guess that was like 2-3 years ago now.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I guess if their audience really digs it, then I guess it works for them.
I mean, I think from what I understand, like a lot of the same people who ran MagFest, 11, 12 years ago are still the same people running it now, which, that works out in some regards, but at the same time, you kind of have to be a little bit more accepting to what like current trends are, and like more and more chip musicians are like, they kind of like missed the whole mark on like the big chiptune boom.
Yeah.
Fucking dead, rest in peace.
Wait, what?
Chiptune's dead, Tobin.
Yeah,
That's it.
I was just getting into it.
Well, Mr. Mark, man.
Synth pop is the new hotness.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, shut up. It's about vaporwave.
Calvin, Starship Amazing is synth pop, so shut up.
Are you guys making things up now? I don't even know.
Vaporwave's real, unfortunately.
What is it?
I don't know.
Vaporwave is like, I want to say like this weird combination of general MIDI with like slowed down 80s like slow jams.
It's like a badly chopped and screwed version of elevator music.
Yeah, it's like
That doesn't sound
elevator
fun.
music witch house.
It's
oh my god!
it's just-
What did you
it's
just say?
It's just overwhelmingly ironic. That's its
Yeah.
main distinction.
Which is unfortunate, because I definitely do kind of like the general aesthetic of
Yeah.
like just buying like cheap Roland MIDI boxes and kind of just working with those tones to create like aesthetically pleasing soundscapes. But yeah, then there's just kind of like put warble on everything, make it sound like it's on a cassette.
Yeah, and then put the Windows 95 logo on the cover,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I'm a vaporwave.
Put the boot up logo on there.
Tobin, are you winning?
Yeah. Hank, do you know anything about Essa Rios? Because I don't.
Essa Rios debuted in the WWF when he was 19 years old.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he wasn't around for very long, which sucks because he was a pretty decent cruiserweight. Unfortunately, WWF hates cruiserweights, so he didn't really.
Well, they're just little guys.
What does that mean, cruiserweight?
That's like Rey Mysterio was a cruiserweight. He's like
Yeah.
the only guy who kind of like made
So
it.
cruiserweights are kind of like light heavyweight wrestlers that kind of have more emphasis on like spectacular flipping moves, lucha libre style wrestling, basically, which is kind of like one of the major styles of wrestling out of Japan.
And that was one of the things WCW did for really well for a long time.
Yeah, because they had a cruiserweight division with actual cruiserweight wrestlers from Mexico that they would bring into Nitro and expose it to this national wide audience. Like one of the coolest things WCW ever did, like back in the early '90s, was they did oh god, I can't remember who the promotion was. I think it might have been AAA. They actually did like a split pay-per-view deal with one of the leading lucha libre promotions in Mexico, and broadcasted it in American, in English, which was really cool. And WWF never was really into that. They've always kind of been about like the big muscle men mentality. So
yeah, more like the comic book or over the top like kind of cartoon characters.
Yeah, and like at one point they did have like a light heavyweight title and a cruiserweight title, but they never were really like.
Let's knock out my own guy.
They were never kind of like at the level of WCW performers. Like they were never really giving that spotlight.
And we were talking earlier about Daniel Bryan and kind of how, since he's not a huge muscly monster, he's very, very behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, you know, on stage, kind of being shoved around. And despite the fact that the fans really, really want someone like Bryan, it's just not happening.
Yeah,
they're not having it.
It's real unfortunate, but it kind of like shows you like the kind of person that Daniel Bryan is just in real life. Like he seems to be very passive about his whole position in the company, whereas like somebody like CM Punk doesn't like where he's at, he'll just straight up leave.
Well, I mean, give Bryan another 5 years, he might get there, you know.
Oh god, 5 years from now, like that's the mentality they kind of like think about. Like in wrestling, the whole idea is to, you know, get people to buy tickets to, you know, see a match or see like a conclusion. And sometimes you can hold off on that or keep building it, so then that way you get more and more interest, and then eventually you have a giant blow off where everybody's celebrating, they're all happy, you get the feel good moment. Sometimes in wrestling, people aren't good at pulling the trigger, and they're not really
striking
good.
when the iron's hot.
Yeah, they don't really strike when the iron's hot. They wait too long, things cool off, and then when the big moment happens, the interest just isn't there anymore. And that's what I'm really worried about what'll happen with Daniel Bryan, because I was there live in Seattle during the Slammy Awards, and if the crowd was like that hot then, like I can't imagine it getting any bigger than that.
We were also talking about the Royal Rumble, and but Rey Mysterio was the 30th guy, and there was like a very like palatable, just negative reaction from the crowd that it wasn't Bryan that came up.
Yeah, the thing that you also have to keep in mind with the Royal Rumble is that it was in the city of Philadelphia. Actually, it might have been in Pittsburgh, but yeah, it was in Pittsburgh. That whole like kind of northeastern market of wrestling is known for their like smart wrestling fans who go online and they kind of read all the insider interviews, and they kind of like come into these shows with their own agenda. And they're like way more vocal about calling out bullshit than like some of the more casual wrestling cities. And that's always an interesting thing to see. Like what city they're in could depend on the type of reaction a performer gets, and that's always kind of like one of the things that fascinated me about wrestling. They're actually going to be coming back to Seattle for a pay-per-view right after WrestleMania, and I'm kind of waiting for tickets to go on sale for that because I think I'm going to go.
Oh, that'd be actually really cool.
Yeah, it's Extreme Rules.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
It means they'll get Singapore canes out.
Yeah, Singapore canes.
A what? What is that?
It's a
big bamboo stick.
All right.
And they hit each other with it real hard.
Yeah.
Probably someone will get like a garbage can smashed over their head.
All right.
No headshots anymore.
Someone will get a garbage can placed tastefully over their head for comedic purposes.
All right. That'd be good. Like a water bucket.
Yeah.
Bong.
Yeah, and they hit it with a mount like a gong. I'd be into that.
I mean, now that they hit for the base of the spine on the between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, they kind of they act a little bit safer about it.
You know, because concussions.
Yeah, no,
and
yeah,
brain damage.
I totally think that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess I shouldn't be like snarky about it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Because they definitely call it like the art of wrestling for a reason, because they go to schools and practice like maneuvers like this extensively and to try to make it look as convincing as possible, and like the people, like everybody in the ring kind of knows all the tricks, which is the cool thing about wrestling, because everybody like always has like their own sort of style of how they sell things, how they execute things. Looks like you won.
I did it.
You did it.
You did it.
That huge top rope maneuver.
All right, so surely The
Sure.
PlayStation 3 is done by now.
I'm gonna
Oh my
leave
God.
the N64 on just to be safe.
just in case.
Yep.
But all right, we'll see. We'll come back in a second. Hold on. Hopefully this will work. Do not try this at home. Don't you dare try this at home.
All right, Calvin, just stay where you are. I'm gonna try something.
Don't.
I'm gonna try something.
And we're back. Finally, we can see modern.
From the makers of Dog Island comes WW.
Is the rock melting?
He's steaming.
Are you okay, The Rock?
He's too hot.
He's evaporating.
He's got too much heat.
Oh man, what do I want to do? Maybe I should just do a warm-up match.
Yeah, just do a one-on-one. Extreme, Inferno. I like Iron Man. Tony Stark.
No, Iron Man just means like it's a multiple.
All right. What's TLC?
That's the tables,
Tender
ladders,
loving
and
care.
chairs match.
All right, it's not tender loving care.
No.
They just don't get in the ring and hug it out.
Where's Left Eye Lopez?
Whoa, that's a lot of dudes.
There's like,
Where's
look-
no.
oh my God, what's happening? All right, there we
One-
go.
one player.
No.
Everyone's favorite John Cena.
Yeah. Why does John Cena get a lot of hate? He seems like he seems like a decent enough fucking
is.
dude.
John Cena, yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, it's like so the reason John Cena gets like a lot of hate is because for the last decade he has been consistently like at the top of the card. He's been the number one merch seller for the WWE. He's kind of their spokesperson. And like over the last couple of years the WWE have made the shift from being like a mature wrestling product to now they're in what they call like what people will call the PG era, where they're a little bit more kid friendly, and a lot of people see John Cena as like the spokesperson for all of that, and as a result people generally don't like John Cena because they kind of represent everything they don't like about the current product of WWE. Also because he's booked to win
He's Superman.
almost all of his matches. He's pretty much
Oh.
Superman, which is like a lot of the criticism he gets.
Well, that was like one of the cool things is because wasn't the big match, at least the one that I was cognizant of, and when I started caring about wrestling, was Daniel Bryan and John Cena fighting, and it was just like, who is this tiny man fighting this Goliath, this Titan? And it was just really cool to see like Daniel just fucking pick him up and throw him around. I'm just like, that's my guy, yeah, fucking this Daniel Bryan guy's all right.
Yeah, like, and the thing about John Cena is like when you realize that it's not his fault that he's in the position that he's in, it becomes like a lot easier to like the guy. Because for what it's worth, John Cena's really smart. He knows how to work crowd back into his favor. He's generally really good at putting on matches. He's been in like some incredible wrestling matches
Yeah.
over his entire career. And just what he does for the business is really admirable. Like, he is definitely like 100% like the squeaky clean role model. And a lot of the hardcore fans kind of hate him for that, but I mean, I'll admit I'll get annoyed at it too. Like when John Cena like cuts a promo that's like all
Oh,
pee-pee
man.
poo-poo jokes.
Sorry, Daniel Bryan just is doing his no thing. Here.
Aw,
No good.
Yeah.
But he's got that cool leather jacket on.
his beard.
Man,
his beard
I
looks
miss
like
that
shit.
jacket.
His beard looks horrible.
His nose looks weird. That's
You figured they would have patched that.
Soul patch that.
That's like-
Oh,
I like everybody is chanting yes though.
It's like, no, quit shouting yes. I
It
don't
was
like this.
It was a really funny bit when they were doing it.
Oh, I thought I was gonna switch it up and start going yes, like
Well,
the
'cause
crowd was
they-
gonna win him over.
You won
Well,
me
they had
over.
to do it because he was booked as a bad guy for a bit. He was like this overconfident, cocky jerk who was doing like the yes self-affirmation. But after one of the WrestleManias, it was one of those times where the crowd was like, they basically had him lose in 18 seconds, which was super disappointing for like a lot of
He
hardcore
was in the
fans.
first match of the
Yeah.
entire card.
It was like this big build-up for like one of their championship belts, and he lost in 18 seconds.
Ugh.
And like people pay hundreds of dollars to go to WrestleMania for tickets, and so like the night after, people just weren't having it and were chanting. That was like the birth of the yes chant, hijacking crowds. But he was still a heel. He was still supposed to be a bad guy. So they did this bit where it's like, "You're all mocking me, aren't you?" So he had to switch it to no, and so they turned the yes chants into a negative. It was pretty good.
I like the pause vibes
Yeah.
attitude of the
Yeah.
new Daniel Bryan.
I like that guy's mustache.
There's something very, I don't know why it makes me feel this way. There's something very Persona-like about this massive room with tables and chairs hanging from the ceiling and ladders. It's hard to explain.
No, I totally get what you're saying though, and that's how the actual pay-per-view set was set up that year.
Oh no, I assume everything in this game is true to life, as accurate as possible.
You know, I got to say the load times on this game were not as heinous as I was expecting, based on previous WWE games.
Were they really bad in 13?
They're
In 13, I want to say it took me like 2 minutes to boot the game.
yeah,
Well-
it was pretty rough.
Well, you know, we spent all that time installing, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had to go through the same thing, and I didn't understand why it was taking so long every time.
All right, I hope you guys are prepared to watch me fail on this match miserably.
that's why we loaded it up.
This is my first time playing.
This
This is your
anticipation.
first time playing WWE 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, we rented it from Blockbuster.
Oh, nice.
None of us had it.
Oh, I just taunted immediately. That's no good.
So, have you played any of the other Ukes wrestling games?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's wrong.
It's been a while since I played any of those, so I don't necessarily know how true these current games are to that.
Quit
But the good
pausing.
thing about this game is that if like you have the right setting turned on, it gives you like a bunch of button props and tells you when to press what.
Yep. All right, grapple strike, reversal, limb targeting. Cool.
How did the 2K games hold up to the SmackDown versus Raw games? I remember hearing really good things about those a couple years ago.
I didn't have a PlayStation at that time, so I never actually played any of the SmackDown versus Raw games. I had a GameCube exclusively.
Wow. Wow.
So the
Dude.
funny thing, yeah. So the funny thing about that was during that time period, the WWE was kind of like the monopoly in wrestling. So for the next generation of consoles, the Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube, they decided to split off their brands, where the Xbox would get Raw games, the PlayStation would get SmackDown games, and then the GameCube got WrestleMania games.
Oh my god, he hit me with a thing.
I'm not entirely sure like what the differences between all of them are. I would assume that they're all developed by like different teams.
I did it.
WrestleMania 18 is a very bad game, and I wouldn't recommend it. WrestleMania,
I thought one of the WrestleMania games, Tobin was telling me, has like a ridiculous story mode though.
yeah, that's WrestleMania 19. So that
It's
game
the
is,
best game.
Yeah, that game's better. It has a much better engine. The story mode is nuts.
It's you're platforming. It's ridiculous.
So you're platforming in a parking lot and then a shopping mall, beating
Right.
up security guards, and
course.
then the final boss of the game is Vince McMahon at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
I'd really like to see a wrestling game that was basically Asura's Wrath. Just
I
all
think that would be good.
just all QTEs, and then everything looked like had all the camera angles and everything from a broadcast.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty great. Asura's Wrath is one of the games I need to finish before I sell my Xbox.
I also need to, I actually just need to play that game in general.
Yeah, I think I played the first couple chapters.
It definitely takes a lot out of you. I guess I'm not used to that type
Yeah.
of insane power fantasy. So
Oh no, he's gonna. Oh,
Yeah, I got-
He's gonna sit on you.
I was getting my.
That guy's a
butt
son that
kicked.
says goat face.
yeah.
I do like how the prompts for the
Oh no, he's going
F.
to his.
What is? Oh, that probably means he has his finisher.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So in this game, they have like the special moves that kind of set up the finisher, and then they have
Right.
the finishing moves.
I don't even know how to get out of the ring.
What's he doing over there? Is he just gonna beat up?
Yeah.
Is he just gonna beat up JBL?
Yeah, so like every now and then in WWE 13, like the AI would just inexplicably get out of the ring and just throw the cover off the table. So I guess they still do that in this game. They didn't fix that.
Man, he's jumping pretty high.
Oh, I hurt. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's all me.
Turn up the game audio. I need to feel the crowd.
He's doing the yes chant.
Just like on the TV show.
My favorite TV show.
Is it really your favorite TV show, Hank?
No. I mean, it's the only one that I kind of watch regularly.
Now that Breaking Bad's over.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's time to get into American Horror Story.
I guess. I mean, everybody else is.
Or it's time to cancel your television.
Oh, I don't like.
Cancel
I
your
mean,
cable.
Yeah, I don't have cable anyway.
Yeah,
I just stream Raw on First Row. I don't know. Like I haven't watched Adventure Time in like 2 years.
Oh yeah, I'm so behind. I think I last saw Adventure Time in like season 4 or something.
Yeah, I've been so behind on all my
dear.
cartoons.
Season 3 Blu-ray comes out, God, like next week or pretty soon, actually.
That's really convenient.
Yeah, Derek, that is real convenient. You getting getting paid off or something.
Guys, I got a trophy for being so good.
Uh,
Hank, I
comes
don't
out
even know how to do my finisher.
It comes out the 25th.
I wish I could. I wish I remember how to do it.
Well, you just need him in the arm. That's
Like,
pretty
I
good.
don't even know how to pick him up.
I mean, Daniel Bryan is a submission expert.
So I think the right stick is kind of used to like toss your opponent around to like kind of spin them around or like pick them up when they're off the ground.
Well, the right stick.
yeah.
And I'm out. All right, bye, everybody. Time to kill myself.
I don't even know what you were referencing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. You're saved then.
Okay, I did it.
All right, now pin him.
Oh my God,
there
how
was
do I
there was an
pin?
icon for a second.
I thought this was a ladders match.
It's a TLC match.
So you have to grab a ladder and then you have to climb up.
I don't even know how to pick up ladders. Some-
I want to say like to interact with stuff. It's just like the right stick.
Just wiggle it.
I think so.
What's he doing? Just rocking into that ladder.
Like that's the thing. This game has a really terrible tutorial mode, and by a terrible tutorial mode, I mean it doesn't have one.
Oh, signature. How do I...
All right, sign your name using Connect.
Yeah, the kicks and stuff.
I like how the audio cuts out for a second.
Use the PlayStation Move controller to sign your name in the air.
Yeah. Love stats.
Xbox submission. Xbox ladder.
Xbox armbar.
Xbox. Yes.
Xbox, as God is my witness, he is broken in half.
Xbox.
let's-
They say they can take a fall.
They
Oh
say
my
they
God.
know how to
No,
fall.
Pick it up. And pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Xbox ska.
Xbox.
Oh, no.
Xbox skank.
And then your avatar starts skanking.
I'm gonna go ahead and look up a move list.
Oh my God, that'd be so helpful.
Yeah, I guess we should be doing that since we're supposed to be helping Tobin in his time of need.
He's doing fine.
He's doing all right.
He's doing
I
fine.
did figure out basic controls.
Yeah.
I trust him. He's got it going on.
Yeah, basically for these games, the one thing I would like recommend is to never stop beating up your opponent because in WWE 13, like
Yeah.
there have been times where I would hit my
my God,
finisher
just get
and
out
then
of
they
the
would
ring.
kick out after a 1 count.
Nope.
All right, you're out of the ring. Thanks.
And there's the ladder. Oh,
Come here.
Yep.
No, come here.
I have the
No, come
ladder.
here. No,
I have
come
the
here.
ladder.
don't hold it that way. You'll bump into something.
I'm holding the ladder. Here's the ladder.
Signature. Man, the way he hit him in the face with that ladder.
Oh.
so what, you just got to get on the ladder?
On the ladder. There it is.
I'm on the ladder.
no.
Bonk.
Oh, he
So
knocked you off the
I
ladder.
think to do your finisher, it's just triangle.
All right.
Oh, Daniel Bryan's dead. Rest in
Dead.
peace.
I fell off a ladder from like 2 rungs up.
Come on. Come on. I thought you were a wrestler. I thought you were wrestling.
So I think you have
Now
to
jump
get,
on him. Now jump on him.
I think L1 is to pick up objects.
All right, pick up that ladder. Put the ladder in the ring.
Oh,
nope. All right.
good.
All right.
Yeah,
you,
let's-
You found a table though. Hit it with a table. Oh, hold on. Let me bring out this
Don't
table.
move. Now don't move. Oh my God. Nope. Oh.
Oh, he hit you with the ladder.
Oh no.
Oh, nuts.
Thanks, Jerry.
Oh
Lawler.
no.
Uh-oh, get up. He's going to throw a ladder at you. Okay. Bonk.
I'm dead.
Is Jim Ross in this game?
I don't think so. Oh God, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it so
he's
easily.
gonna win. Oh no, he's gonna fall off the ladder. What are you doing?
Jim Ross.
Oh my God.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Oh
Why?
my god! I can't believe this.
Wait, what is... What?
He's hanging from the
What, is he hanging from the lights or something?
no, from the briefcase you're supposed to get.
The briefcase.
Yeah, there's a briefcase hanging up there.
Oh, is that the point? I thought you were supposed to... Wait, what?
You have to climb on.
Derek.
You have to climb on the ladder and
I
get the
thought
briefcase.
The ladders meant there's lots of ladders. They'll beat him up with the ladder.
No,
Pick up-
those ladders are practical.
Get the table and hit him with a ladder. And put him in the chair.
Then they
Oh
just
my
might as well
God.
call it a baseball match. Oh,
Yeah.
you're both climbing. Punch him. Hey.
Oh God.
Oh, no,
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Oh God. It went black. It was so brutal.
That was like
Cut the feed.
They had to censor.
it was like the final sequence of DuckTales, the video game. Oh my god.
He's gonna
He's
do
just
it.
gonna win now.
Well, yeah. Oh my God,
no,
you
he's
idiot.
He's got to...
I don't know if you guys have ever seen a ladder match in pro wrestling, but it takes them forever to climb ladders. and-
Cody's mustache.
Oh, he did it.
He did it.
Oh. All right. Well, I think I got to handle this game. Obviously,
All right, now this is your time to shine.
there's probably a Pro Wrestler's theme song who does that. Replay. That was me being awesome.
That was me kicking him.
Just couldn't do it in the end.
Another highlight. Oh, I don't know how to pick up ladders.
Shit.
And then me not knowing how to do ladder grappling.
I like there's a moment where you both were just staring at each other.
So what? Wait, what are we doing? I think the talking part of Botchamania is my favorite part.
Everybody talks too much?
Yep, just picking out them talking to each other.
That part's always good.
And just a lot of like, oh, we're gonna do this. What? I'm gonna do this. What? Like, listen better.
I always like it when they like manage to pick up wrestlers cursing in the ring, but like when they forget to censor it or like they don't pick it up.
Yeah. I also like the stuff where like they try and do a spot, they obviously mess up, so they just try and do that same spot again.
Yeah, well, like professionals, like veterans usually do that a lot because they know that what they just did is supposed to be like a replay kind of reel. So they want to make sure that they can do it again so that it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually a lot of reasons why they'll like redo spots. Sometimes like if they mess it up so much though, they just kind of throw it out and they go with it, or like they just do something else.
All right, this seems like a good time. A backstage brawl seems like a good place for a Divas match.
Original attire.
I want infinite finishers.
Yeah.
Just finish spam all over. As you can see, the Divas roster is much
Tiny.
smaller compared
Yeah,
to
just it's
the regular one.
It's a couple.
It's like 4 people.
Oh, which backs? Wait, I want the Dr. Drink machine.
Soda drink.
Yeah,
I want some soda drink.
you know, there's a nice bottle of soda drink.
Diva just trying to get some soda drinks, and then another Diva.
and then a
puncher.
brawl broke out. Oh,
no.
man,
I want some pop drinks.
You can't have the pop
I
drinks.
want soda brand soda.
So I think it's best, since I haven't played this really yet, to only do gimmick matches where there's extra controls that I
Yeah,
need to.
no,
Yeah.
that's a really good idea.
She's so much stronger than me, though.
Just run away.
I just wanted soda drink.
Uh-oh.
This is the kind of match that ends
Honk.
friendships. It's gonna end careers.
Well, what's the name of the Divas reality show?
Total Divas.
Total Divas.
That
pretty
show
dope.
is endlessly entertaining. I watched the first I watched the first season of it with my parents, and we had like a hoot and a holler every week watching it.
Did they? I mean, do they?
They acknowledged. Yeah,
is it in canon with the mainline WWE program?
So yes and no. Like some things are kind of like, you know, like skewed for the sake of reality TV, and like some things are kind of like played up for like, you know, keeping kayfabe. But then like other things are kind of like brought up that they wouldn't mention on Raw. Like they never really talked about John Cena dating Nikki Bella until the Total Divas show, or nor Daniel Bryan dating Brie Bella.
Weird.
Yeah,
I will say that show is kind of tolerable.
Wait, you've actually watched it?
I've watched a bunch of clips on YouTube because I was like, oh, so Daniel Bryan, and Tobin was like, go on YouTube, man. That's all you need to do. And I kind of found myself into a true diva pit.
Yeah, the thing that I like about that show is that it actually, like, the one thing I always kind of criticize about the diva segments on Raw is that they never really kind of give them, like,
don't
enough
think you can
time
do that,
to
really.
really create a personality, which, like, this reality show gives, like, everybody a chance to shine, and the Funkadactyls are hilarious.
Sorry?
Excuse me.
Sorry? Excuse me.
The Naomi and, God, what's the other name?
No, that is not what you called them a minute ago, sir.
The Funkadactyls.
The Funkadactyls.
Speaking of reality shows that you can watch on YouTube that are amazing, South Beach Toe.
Oh my God, South Beach Toe is so
I
fucking
still need
good.
to check out South Beach Toe.
Just type South Beach Toe into YouTube.
Just do it right now, live on the air.
Watch Bernice fall from a third-story parking garage and survive,
and then like
and
walk
then
over.
punch through a window.
Yeah, punch through a car window like no problem.
So is South Beach Toe supposed to be like a parody, or is
No,
it
like it reads like, no, they just made this shit up, but
man?
No,
and-
it's the best comedy show I've seen since Reno 911.
yeah.
Like that's the weird thing is it feels like it should be a parody, but it's like totally like straight faced.
Yeah.
So it's not quite Dog the Bounty Hunter.
No, and they've had to admit, oh, this is based on real events.
I see.
Oh, I
It's
just got knocked out,
Obviously, oh.
Oh man,
which is fair because I was thrown repeatedly. Oh, I didn't even get to the ambulance.
you didn't even get a soda.
I just want a soda.
But no, I will not subscribe to the WWE Network until Bernice takes the belt.
Team
Put
Hell.
Bernice in BGCW, please.
Oh, I'm telling you, Hank.
Tobin,
Bernice.
where's the part where we can make our own wrestler? I want you to find that, and then I want you to hand me the controller.
Oh dear. All right.
Is it Superstar? Yep, new Superstar.
Create a new superstar. So the other cool thing is that you can upload your own Titantrons, and you can also upload your own music.
Wow. And just like
Yeah.
MP3s, just
You want to make a superstar or
I
diva?
think it's MP3s,
I'm gonna go
yeah.
Superstar.
You know, I think the song is really good, but it's the same kind of riff. The song's way too
All right.
repetitive. I don't like the song.
Let's get into this. I'm gonna make
Which song was it?
a Superstar.
Oh, this is a Cult of Personality by Living
no.
Color.
Yeah,
in
it's-
Living
it's
Color.
Yeah.
It's an okay song.
I think it's a great song. It's just way too goddamn repetitious. And like I get sick of it before the song's even over.
Now you might recognize this character creator from Saints Row.
I like this guy's face.
All right, does that mean
What
we-
if you wanted to change every
wait.
aspect of his face?
Oh no, I don't care about templates. Skin.
I do the thing where I just hit random until something looks kind of good. But I usually make myself really
Super buff.
a super buff stripper kind of lady.
Yeah.
How do I make him
would you?
completely hairless?
Well, I mean that's a different area. You're just looking at his skin right now.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's-
I don't care that much about skin. All
this-
right.
Yo, character creation's pretty in depth.
Yeah, it's very like I wouldn't doubt that they model a bunch of the actual characters in the game roster like based on this engine.
But that's kind of a staple of wrestling games is the crazy all the making an intro and making
Yeah.
character and
Yeah.
Oh, Alter Bridge, guys. Everyone likes Alter Bridge.
Who?
oh wow.
You know that band that everyone from Creed started after Scott Stapp went
yeah,
crazy.
it's not Creed.
Oh,
But that-
not,
but-
okay.
Yeah, and apparently the records were really good for the audience that was interested in them, but no one cared because they weren't Creed. And then Creed actually got back together, but at that
Yeah.
point no one cared anymore.
And now Stapp is doing solo albums.
Is he?
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter for some reason.
I thought it went Alter Bridge, and then like Scott Stapp did he did a solo thing, and then neither of those projects did well, and they're like, okay, let's just go back to doing Creed. And
I
then-
know he's got like another single out right now because he won't stop tweeting about it.
Oh.
Wait, why are you following Scott Stapp on Twitter?
I think I started following Scott Stapp and Creed just as a joke. And then I never unfollowed them. The end.
And then the joke was on you.
Yeah, the
And
joke's on
my
me 'cause
superstar is 100 years old.
Ow.
What is the most scars I can give him?
Yes.
You give a lot of
Just
scars.
give him that headshot wound.
That one's pretty good.
Headshot City.
Oh, he's got the
Don't
bandage.
forget, you are watching Headshot City on
You are
Space
watching
Money
Headshot
Octagon.
City. I like the one where he just covered in blood and dirt.
Yeah.
That one's pretty spooky. Let's see. Yeah, just that bright
This
pink.
music sounds totally fucking appropriate for wrestling.
Yeah. What song's coming next?
Who knows? So I guess I'm just making a zombie now.
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the very first wrestling. All right.
Beyond
Oh
the
wait,
days.
has there been a wrestling zombie before?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Well, there's like the Undertaker and like those and Sting,
Yeah.
but they weren't straight up zombies.
Yeah, Sting really was just
Clown hair. Clown hair.
the Crow. Like that was kind of his character. Not necessarily a zombie, but just like
Look at that great hair texture.
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess technically the.
Oh my god.
It's Guile.
It's Guile. Hey Guile.
Oh yeah, so much stuff in the character creation is obviously ripped off from other things. It's pretty fun.
they recycle a lot of assets to their older games as well.
Oh yeah. Why would you make Guile hair again? Why would you reproduce that effort?
So the one thing that I want to know is that one of the things that the THQ, I guess like 2K games now you would call them, the games that they got real criticized for just kind of like recycling a lot of like the engine that they've been using since the PlayStation 2 era. And
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see like what this next era of generation consoles, like if they want to go and like completely revamp everything, if they want to like use a new graphics engine.
Right. Yeah, because 2K picked this up like mid-development from THQ, so it's still the same engine essentially. So yeah,
And I've
I'm
heard
hoping that we
the
get something better.
Bombcast guys talk a lot about like there really hasn't been a super good wrestling game, I guess, by their standards, since the N64 era. I guess that was kind of the peak of it.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, these are all serviceable, but they're pretty repetitive. They're kind of... I don't know if you guys noticed, it's kind of like herky-jerky when you're...
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, really janky.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, they got some fun story modes and all that, but yeah, it's just like the N64 ones, like the controls and the amount of stuff you could do with different move sets and all that.
Oh man, this luxurious hair I got.
You haven't even gotten to his outfit yet. Yeah, obviously adjust his teeth.
One of the things that the internet likes to do every year when Yuke's comes out with a new WWE game is they like to take a screenshot from the TNA game that Midway made back in 2006, and they like to compare that Booker T model to like the current Booker T model. And it just, like, the Yuke's one just looks way worse.
Yeah, because, I mean, that Midway game for TNA wasn't very good, but it like, the design and stuff was pretty solid as far as...
Yeah, like, effort went into that game.
Yeah.
Which is more than I can say for, like, a lot of these Yuke's titles now.
Right, it's just kind of roster update, write a new story.
I do
update
like
the
that, like,
costumes, yeah.
I've been a fan of, like, their story modes for the past couple of games.
Yeah, they've been pretty fun.
Yeah, but, like, still, like, the gameplay, I just still feel like it kind of needs tweaking. Like, I would change it entirely, but at the same time, I could totally see why they're kind of stuck with it.
He just bares his teeth when you select teeth.
Well, how else are you going to see it? Obviously a chip tooth.
Can you always make that? Yeah, give him.
Oh yeah, give him a grill.
No, he's got to have the most fucked up teeth.
Okay, well,
Yeah, give him a grill.
or
Oh no, Jaws.
demon teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, like zipper teeth. I like that. Kind of looks like a zipper.
I don't know if I'm feeling the Paul Wall. Oh, is this Avenged Sevenfold now?
Probably.
I believe this is Batista's theme.
I may or may not have owned a Avenged
I'm
Sevenfold.
giving
CD.
him gold, gold chompers.
Gold all of my teeth.
Oh, I don't. All right.
Calvin, you got to hurry it up, man.
No, you can't rush art, Derek.
Give him some big ass eyes.
It's getting late. I got shit to do.
Make them real far apart.
Make the depth, adjust the depth on those eyes. You want them to bug out.
Okay.
Obviously.
That's kind of the good and bad thing about this created character engine. It's super in depth, but it takes forever to make a character.
Oh, because some of the previous renditions of this game, like roughly like 2012, something like that. Yeah, I'd spent easy like 2 hours in a character creation before I'd even play with that character.
Like you haven't even gotten to like their torso, and then like once you're done with the entire body, then you have to select a move set for them.
Oh man,
That's
I'm not gonna get into that. I just want.
Yeah, no, like I would not bother because that's
All right, I'm good.
That's a homework assignment.
I guess that was that was pretty rad, dude. I guess that was one thing I really liked
You know what I need?
about Saints
Is a
Row.
kicking fucking mustache. Yeah.
Oh, you can't really see it.
Well, you're gonna have to change
Don't
the
worry.
color,
Yeah,
obviously.
we'll deal with that.
But Saints Row, there was a lot you could do. But yeah, you could have a new character like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
It needs to be
like the
kinked,
Saints Row character
obviously.
creation system is one of my favorites.
You look like Hercule from Dragon Ball now, Mr. Satan.
And the goatee on and you
And chops.
Can't see the sideburns. Give him a neck beard. All right, no, I'm good with that mustache.
What is this now? Go back to the 80s?
Oh, this is like the old rock theme, right? Yeah. I think.
I don't know what the
I can't even hear any of the music.
the goddamn delay on this. I'm so sorry, Hank, for.
Well,
I appreciate
I mean,
you hanging out.
he can't have his audio on at all because then
Yeah,
I'll
because
be
then
able to hear it.
I can't hear you guys twice.
Actually, I think I can do this, so you'll be able to hear the game audio. There, you should be
That's
able to hear
weird.
game audio now.
I can hear it now.
Oh, you're giving him makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
It's very important.
Yeah, this just sounds like a boring guitar solo.
The intro had a little bit more kind of an 80s synth kind of cheesiness to it, which I'm not necessarily against. Just seemed kind of like to come from Ultra
Maybe it
Bridge
was-
to Avenged Sevenfold to that just seemed like weird.
Well, this year's story mode was the 30 years of WrestleMania, so it's very possible that this could have just been an 80s wrestler's theme.
Everyone's favorite wrestler, Triple H.
It's time to play the game.
Come on. God damn.
Yeah, it's that hotness.
This is an original Motorhead song, right?
Yeah. So Motorhead has recorded 3 different theme songs for Triple H.
I think that's legit. I think that's pretty cool.
Thanks, Motorhead.
That's cool.
Oh my god, the
It's
clown.
also excessive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. I look away from the TV for. Oh, what are you doing? What is? Yes. Gotta have the matching blue.
All right, body art. Yeah, give me the.
You should call this wrestler.
Just a boot on.
No, what?
I assume I can move this at some
Yeah.
point.
Yes, you can.
Calvin, you should name your wrestler Zombie, but we'll spell with an X.
I don't like any of these.
What's Lemmy up to these days?
Drinking.
Doing a lot of drinking and touring, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know that they put out a record in fucking ages, but
I think they came out with an album in like 2010 or 11. I want to say.
well, they're like certified dad rock now, so they can just tour forever.
Don't need to, but they did
It's
it.
right on the chin.
Wait, just move to the. I can only put this on the head.
Yeah, I mean, you can put tattoos anywhere, but you got to be on the selected body part.
Oh, weird.
So this is you're just editing head stuff. Yeah, put it right there.
Yeah, but just a little askew.
Yeah.
There you go. And of course, make it some, just real pretty color.
Yep.
Somebody in the chat says you should name this character Illbleed.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, get to the costume. Hit R1.
Illbleed the zombie, and spell zombie with an X.
All right, are we? Oh,
R1.
I see. We got.
Yeah, don't worry about that stuff.
Yeah, I don't care.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't watching the chat. Has anyone suggested Hanko?
I'm not.
I'm
not.
Upper body.
Good, because otherwise I'd say like
What about headwear though?
blocked
Okay, give
forever.
him some horns, obviously.
Yeah. Is there a real wrestler that had crazy horns
Yes!
like this?
No.
Sometimes in Japan, like they'd have masks that would have like these horns on.
Wait,
them,
one
but
more, Calvin.
Never on any. Actually, no. Tobin, didn't Rey Mysterio used to have like those little horns on his forehead when he was unmasked in WCW?
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Or was that just like dyed hair?
No, I think that was his weird hair. He had some weird like mask hair going on.
Go antlers.
Yep.
Yep, big,
Going antlers.
big ass, bright red
Yeah,
elk
like-
horns.
No big elk horns or anything like that.
Oh man, this is the best wrestler of all time. Other.
No, I don't want to replace my horns.
All right. Upper body.
You gotta make compromises.
All right, let's tops. Let's get into this. Yep, just a white beater.
No, he's got to be shirtless.
Shield.
Wait, a polka dotted. No, go down. I want to see the polka dots.
I'm really kind of upset that a year into the Shield and they still don't have a better theme than this.
But the guy says the shield right there.
Because they.
Yeah, no, like I like that part, but like this whole riff is just super dumb. In like a very kind of mediocre way.
Yeah, it's just kind of the pro wrestling themes at its worst, most
It's really
generic.
yeah.
I mean, you stick to a thing, and it's all about just like recognizability.
I suppose, yeah.
Yep, just a nice half shirt right there.
It's a fishnet fit.
I like him just in boxers.
Oh, give him a cool stomach piercing.
Ooh.
Or bow tie. Just a little
Yeah,
bow tie.
yeah, give him a bow tie. Give him a bolo.
Oh,
Wrap
suspenders.
this package up.
I like that harness.
Bondage gear.
Yeah.
And now the stream gets a little kinky.
Yeah.
Just now, you seeing the dude I'm making here?
Send
Hey,
the,
it's after
send
10.
the kids to send the
Whatever.
kids upstairs. It's getting a little blue.
Yep, I'm good with that top. Let's
Lower
get
body.
that lower body.
Get him some trunks.
Some diva
the
trunks.
best,
Oh, dear.
The best Dragon Ball Z character.
Oh dear.
Yes.
yes.
Oh.
It's
yes.
getting real
Get
now.
those booty shorts.
I like these booty shorts.
Yes.
Wait, this guy don't have no booty. How do I adjust this? How do I give him a Derek booty?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Man,
I
I
don't-
can't believe that this theme is in this game.
What is this?
This is the old John Cena theme.
Oh my god.
Word
you're
life.
right. John Cena rapping.
Oh man, finally! I've been waiting for this. Basic thugonomics.
Word life.
We really gotta get on that music episode of the
Oh my
Clobbercast.
god, yeah.
Yeah, I will gladly listen to that, but I don't think I need to be a part of it.
Boots and what's a kick pad?
That's the cool like little shin.
Yeah, so kick pads are kind of like shin protectors.
Yeah.
And some superhero boots.
Not a lot of options here. Maybe some
Yeah.
regular shoes or something.
Man, I'm just telling you, I'm really glad there's rappers out there that really have something to say now.
John Cena and
The
Macklemore.
last 10 years.
Yeah, I'm just glad there's finally like hip hop out there for me,
I know, right?
a white guy.
I finally feel included.
Yeah, where's he from? Like, he's Massachusetts, right?
John Cena's like from
Mean streets of Massachusetts.
Main Streets of Massachusetts. He's a big Giants fan. I know that.
New York Giants.
I think so.
I mean, you're probably going to need your hit point ratio and attributes.
Or the San Francisco Giants.
I'm not 100% sure what football teams John Cena likes. Probably whoever he has the best friends with. How many celebrities do you think John Cena's friends with?
Well, all of them.
I would say quite a few. He's been like the face of wrestling ever since The Rock stepped out. I mean, just in terms of wrestlers that I knew about before I kind of got into things a few months ago.
Yeah, John Cena's kind of like the one that stands out.
Yeah, he was the new Rock or the new Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, you know.
Yeah. Do you think he ever hung out with George Clooney?
I don't think so. I don't know.
So
I think Stacy Keibler's the only professional wrestler who's hung out with George Clooney.
no, because like I would imagine that Stacy Keibler and John Cena were friends at one point. By that connection, John Cena's definitely had to hang out with George Clooney. They're not dating anymore, apparently.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to settle down with Stacy Keibler.
That would have been pretty cool.
I'm making you.
Professional wrestling fans are starved for mainstream attention, so like even if it's former diva wrestler dating a movie actor, we'll take it.
All right. So this dude's gonna have nothing in his arms, legs,
But he's going to have the strongest
or
head.
half of his body, but his head's gonna be strong as hell because of those horns, you know.
Yeah, the horns add dexterity.
Yeah.
Makes it dense.
I think I feel like I got it. Oh wait, menu screen pose. That's important.
Very important. Did everybody else here see the picture of the coach of the Seahawks wearing the WWE Championship belt?
Yep. I saw that. It's just looking drunk and just what am I doing
that
here?
dude was not on this planet when he took that picture. Oh man, I was supposed to get a haircut yesterday, and I completely forgot that.
I got a
when I
haircut
scheduled it a week
yesterday.
ago, I forgot the
Pretty
Super
good.
Bowl was happening, and I'm so glad I didn't go downtown.
Yeah, you could have just gotten that haircut, man.
Yeah, ring attire.
That was a shitty game last night.
No, yeah, but like everybody in Seattle, like my friends were sending me videos of downtown, and everybody's just driving in their cars, honking their horns real loud.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have. Yeah, I feel like it would have just been a pain in the ass for me to leave the city.
Yeah, probably.
Or delete. Oh, there we go.
Would have been fun to kind of have been in that crowd, though.
Yeah, I kind of wish I watched parts of the game. I was just too busy hanging out with other friends, like playing Quest for the Seven Crystals instead.
Is that the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles game?
No, that was that game I got from Cash America. See, I can only remember the subtitle. I can't remember what the actual game is.
Oh.
I'm gonna find it. Floating Runner.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Floating
But-
Runner's a really bad name, but when I saw the subtitle Quest for the Seven Crystals, I was having a hard time, like... That seems like such a generic, cliched type of subtitle for something. I was surprised to actually see it on a video game.
But it was like 95, so it wasn't
Yeah.
quite cliche yet.
I guess not, no. Like, that almost sounds like it would be the title of a Unity game these days.
And it's like Bubsy 3D was technically, like, beat Mario to the punch by a good, 6 months, maybe?
Yeah, but, like,
I just
when it
say,
comes to
like,
fun stuff, beating it to the punch doesn't really...
No.
no, not at all.
Social account name?
No, don't worry about that. Go to ring announcer name.
You know, the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because these are voice tracks that the announcer can say.
All right,
So lines they've recorded.
oh man.
Silent.
There's a lot of these.
Nope.
All right, the
Shaolin.
silent.
Abs.
Man, there's a lot of these. This is gonna be tough. The silent booger.
Silent Booger Big Daddy?
Yeah.
Can it beat Diamond Thighs?
Oh, man. There probably is Diamond available.
Yeah, let's see if they have.
Oh, silent diamond thighs.
All right. Let's see.
Thighs moving silent like
Silent Crusty
lasagna.
Diamond. All right.
Where'd Diamond go? The silent diamond. There you go.
The Diamond.
Commentary name. The Witch.
From Parts Unknown,
No.
obviously.
Um,
Camelot. Oh, my God.
oh my god.
Wait, the crystal fucko? I thought we agreed on some like ill bleed.
Well, we didn't agree on anything. I'm in control here, and he's from Chroma City.
This is how
Yeah,
feuds
entrance
start.
name should be ill bleed.
He's a super heavyweight.
What happened?
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear.
They
Derek,
will-
sounds like you need to make your own character and then fight Calvin.
I guess we have this game
That
for
was the
5 days.
ring.
We have like 5 days now.
Yeah.
So,
and Universe brand.
Be
Yep.
Saturday night's main event.
yeah. All right, we'll talk later.
All right, now let's just let the game create the Crystal Fucko, and then to close us out, I think Tobin should do a match as the Crystal Fucko.
Okay. All right.
I've maxed out his stats. He's got weak arms, weak legs, that head.
I think I've got just the match for it, too.
You got a head bonk. You gotta get that bonk action.
Yeah.
I like the idea of you creating this character and then me having to play as him.
Oh no, I forgot to give him a Twitter account.
Or a move set at all.
Whoops. Well, he use the default moveset.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Plays like The Rock.
I bet.
Yeah, sure.
Or he just can't do anything.
I forget what a lot of the default moves are.
Probably
just-
a lot of snapmares.
Yeah, the good thing about this game is that because the creator wrestler mode is slow in depth, you can actually upload designs and you can like upload move templates. So I would just download like different wrestlers' move templates from the internet, and then just kind of like tweak them to my being. That way, I didn't spend 2 hours trying to figure out what move I wanted him to reverse an Irish whip out of.
Yeah. Speaking of customized characters breaking a game, holy shit, Breaking Madden.
I still need to watch that. I favorited it because I wanted to go back to it. I haven't had a chance to do it yet.
Well,
What is this?
Breaking
It's an
Madden
Inferno
is it's a guy. It's a game this guy does. He does a Super Bowl game in the newest Madden game. Hey, the Crystal Fucko, and he just like he makes it as one-sided as possible by every metric the game has made available to him. And like he said last year, it maxed out like 255 to 0. It's completely insane, and this year's is the most insanest of all. It's kind of horrifying and it's kind of sad.
Now, is he streaming this on a next-gen console or is it a current gen?
I think it's 360. And it's like not a stream. It's a written article he did. The video part is just like a trailer that he put together, and the trailer's really good. It like uses a Godspeed You Black Emperor song to great effect to these like monstrosity football players demolishing these like super small skinny football players. The whole thing is amazing. Just like look up Breaking Madden, you should find it.
Oh, you should probably turn up the game audio for this, Calvin.
All right.
Obviously.
Man, I didn't choose an entrance song either.
No, you didn't do anything right.
You're gonna get the default one.
It's gonna be real good, I bet.
So just the Rock's entrance song, right? Oh, just
If you smell what Crystal Fucko is cooking.
Look at that Crystal Fucko.
Making his way to
just some generic American music.
Chroma City, the Silent Diamond.
At least you put different inflection on it.
Yeah. Ace up.
Can't get enough of those booty shorts.
They're
No,
great.
those look. That's
And with the half shirt,
yeah.
It's good look.
I wish
This isn't. You made something amazing, Calvin.
I wish I'd made the shoes orange, so like
It was
so
like
it could be
symmetrical.
orange, green,
Yeah.
orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always go back and change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I
now,
have-
now
I
you
have
fall
this-
into the pit of pro wrestling character
Oh,
creation.
well, start
Can you
my-
give it like orange, but like with like the pink laces, so it matches the hair too?
Well,
I think so.
you know what VGCW is missing? A rival company. It's time for me to start my rival internet streaming wrestling league.
The Space Money Order.
Yes.
Right.
Because we can't use octagon in a wrestling
or
sense.
or MMA is going to come after us.
And now my terrifying opponent coming out next.
So can you like customize like all these little anime?
Yeah.
Oh my, those teeth.
It's ridiculous.
So you can't like actually make a custom animation, but there's so many different like options to choose from. You can pretty much like make exact like every type of entrance you want.
And you can upload video for the like entrance movie.
Yeah,
that
you
goes-
just like put it off a USB stick.
Jesus.
This guy's gonna murder me, just so you guys know.
You're the Crystal Fucko.
No, Santino's a killer.
He walks like that. That's a killer.
He's power. Man, he's storing up
He's
his
like
energy.
power loafing towards you. Look out.
He's got that cobra. It'll kill me.
Oh, there's the Cobra guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grace, I don't mean to call her out. She won't watch this, so let's do it. But Grace like practiced that and did it.
Wait, practice the walk?
No. The Cobra thing. Where you straighten your arm out, and then you smack your elbow, and you twist
Yeah.
your hand around him. She like practiced that and did it on me for a while, and that was super cute.
Press
Yeah, it
the,
was
press the
super cute.
OMG button.
See, Hank, that's real cute.
That's for real cute.
That's for real
Come get
cuties.
some. Come get some, Santino.
I'll study the different.
Oh!
It's on fire.
I would say you are probably more an authority figure on cute, though. I will cop to that, sir.
Derek doesn't look at cute
I
shit.
I don't know. I don't have a PhD in cuteness.
Listen, there's always time to go back.
It's never too late to learn.
I'm just saying, I don't self-identify as cute, but you know what? I'm open to other perspectives.
Jump on him with those big monster feet.
Give him a big old kick.
Yeah, give him a super boot,
Give him
whatever it's called.
a clown shoe.
Yeah, that's his move, the clown shoe.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Crystal Fucko's really tall too.
Yeah,
How tall is Crystal Fucko?
I did make him a super heavyweight, so he's probably pretty big.
Damn.
I'm really glad that Hank can get game audio now, so he can hear all this great commentary.
One
Yeah.
thing that these 64 games were really missing was the audio.
I got
Is
this.
he gonna die?
Oh,
You guys, hashtag no way out.
what does DDT mean? I know it's a chemical, but
That's DMT.
but what is that?
I don't know.
I don't even know what DDT is supposed to stand for.
Double total.
Diamond Terror.
Diamond thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Diamond
diamond thighs.
Rest in peace, that boy.
He was supposed to be here tonight.
I think when he was burning down a Starbucks, celebrating the Super Bowl victory of the Seattle Seahawks, he might have. Oh my God! I'm on fire.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You should stop being on fire. What's happening?
Jam a button.
Stop, drop, and roll.
You can't. He's kicking him. He's just gonna burn to death in there.
Rude. Yeah. Headbutt.
Yep. Put him in the fire.
You should do his special should be like the bald bull.
You think? I mean, do the flames shoot up like that during real matches when
To burn your opponent, stop the moving cursor.
when they do a big hit? Do you think there's a guy back there with the big flame button?
Probably.
That's
They've only done like Inferno matches like a handful of times, and
They're like super unsafe and hard to pull off.
pretty much yeah. Like a lot of arenas kind of have like fire hazard
Oh yeah.
limitations.
I saw the one with Kane and the Wyatt family.
Yeah, that was a bad Inferno match.
That was
Yeah.
like the most recent one too.
Yeah, because they
That was
just
super
like
disappointing.
came out with like fire blankets. I'm just gonna put blankets on the fire.
Which is actually super smart.
Yeah, it's really smart, but just like that whole match was dumb. That was like their first real feud, and it didn't make any sense. This is really disappointing.
My
I feel like
signature
they could've,
move was an arm drag.
no arm drags.
Finisher.
I'll obviously have to work more on this character.
Good old DDT, my favorite move. Because there's so many variations of it, and it hurt every variation.
Man,
hits you in the head.
So
Spunks.
when you share the character, does it include like the custom intro music?
If you play it locally, it does. I think if you try playing it online, it won't use the
No.
custom music. But I think you can also download custom music, which I don't understand.
That's
DLC. Get that
Like-
DLC money.
Can I make his entrance music that Macklemore song that
If you
wrestling
wanted to.
had for a while?
What?
I remember when I was watching wrestling before, like Jerry Lawler was like, we would like to thank Macklemore for this song that you can buy on iTunes.
Oh, they probably. Oh, I won.
You did it.
You killed Santino Marella.
You just rolled him
He's
over
fine.
the flames.
You can't see him because he's fine. He's out.
Let's see some of the highlights.
My signature arm drag.
I don't even remember Macklemore being in wrestling.
It was probably for like a pay-per-view. Like their pay-per-views are usually like the song of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You should use the beat that he ripped off from that
From Leaf.
yeah, from that one the
Yeah.
other
Was it, you guys are all just haters. There's no legitimate reasons like Macklemore. At least he's positive, right? Not rapping about like bling and shooting people, right? Am I right, guys?
You're off the stream, Tobin.
Where'd Tobin go?
Where's Tobin? I heard Tobin's dead now. Weird.
Weird.
He's just sweaty. He's not on fire.
Wait, Tobin or this guy?
Santino.
rest in peace, Tobin. He got too sweaty.
Now I'm going to make a Tobin in this game and have the Crystal Fucko beat the shit out of him.
Just light him on fire all
Yeah.
the time.
No way out.
Just
Did it.
throw him through a table, set it on fire,
All right.
and then do the big old fucko drop through a ladder.
The big old fucko
All
drop.
right. I want to see the Crystal Fucko take out John Cena
Oh man. All right.
in the craziest one-on-one match you got.
So far, Crystal Fucko's got an undefeated record.
Undefeated. The streak.
Streak begins.
This is a great song.
It's fitting for wrestling.
I like that. As far as like general themes go, I like that one. Pretty good.
I remember there was a really dumb kind of modern rock song in one of the newest Gran Turismo trailers, like the one where they revealed that you could drive on the moon in this one. And
Yeah.
I remember that song. I heard that song. I was like, this song is horrible, but I kind of love it. I'm gonna listen to it again.
Oh no.
and that's how it happens. So you start loving modern rock.
It is crazy to go back to like our local modern rock stations, and they are still playing the same old Pearl Jam and like Nine Inch Nails, and just like, yep, still doing it.
Porno
My
Brads.
roommate warned me about that when I moved up here, and I've intentionally gone out of my way to not try to listen to radio stations up here.
Oh yeah, because they long for the '90s grunge era, because that was the last
Apparently,
time.
like one of the stations just has a full-blown Nirvana hour.
Yeah, I'm sure Kurt
Hey.
really appreciates that.
I remember when I was coming up on modern rock, they would have like Metallica Tuesdays or something, where they would have an hour and they'd play a couple Metallica songs because they played the good ones. So they were all long as hell.
Yeah, Enter Sandman.
Oh no,
You're off the stream too.
you're off the street. That's the last good Metallica album.
Yeah,
I didn't like that one as much, but
I think the Load and Reload records were just kind of overstuffed. If you were to take those albums and strip them down to one record, probably would have been pretty good.
Might be all right.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys can see this terrifying structure suspended over the ring.
This is very Persona-esque. Gonna put you in the cage.
So who would win in a match, the Great Fucko or Goldust?
I think Goldust. He's got a better move set.
Is Goldust in this game? Can we unlock
No.
Goldust and find out?
No, he's
I
not.
think you have to buy Goldust.
I'm paying
Here comes
money
the
for
best
this
song
game.
of all time, guys.
Oh, look at him. He's freaking out. I got the belt.
It looks
doing
just
the
like him.
salute thing.
Is he ever depicted without the belt in this game?
Probably not.
I mean, I guess he probably has the belt in story mode.
I want your belt. I want your belt, John Cena. I'm gonna hell in a cell
I
you.
got the belt.
The belt.
Look at this belt.
You see this belt? You can't see me, but you can see the belt.
Hey, Crystal Fucko, you can't see this belt with your crazy alien eyes.
I see everything. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm like twice as tall
Nope.
as him.
That's always. I always start off with the wrong button.
Start out taunting.
Stop
you know?
using the pad. It's all in the
Oh,
sticks.
want to get out of the way, ref?
Bonk.
John Cena's never done that move in a professional wrestling match. Just so
Who
everyone
did you
knows.
just do?
Pick a dude up by the head.
You know, pick a dude up.
Oh yeah, picking him up.
Yeah,
Like a-
whether to pick the dude up move. You know, come on.
Brutal.
Talking about John Cena likes to have fun. What?
Cena just wants to have fun. John Cena just wants to have fun.
John Cena's done a suplex.
That's never happened, Hank.
Were you sure? I've seen him do it before.
I'm sure he has.
Guys, just wait till the WWE Network comes out and you can review the archival footage.
I think Hank.
We will go to the tapes.
Yeah.
Tail
Hank,
the tape.
Hank, I decided I think the first thing I do when I buy WWE Network is watch all of the garbage WCW like triple cage on top of cage on top of cage
like-
matches.
So, it's been a while
What?
since I've logged into my
It's
Extreme
like
Wrestling
40 feet high.
Oh yeah, that's a real thing. They've done that match more than once too. That's the most fucked up thing.
I repeat.
If
No,
I
that'll be the best part of the WWE Network is making you guys watch all the stupid gimmick matches.
All right, no, okay. Well, we say it like that.
Yeah.
Dumb wrestling is really entertaining.
Yes.
all right, wait. Now on the Halloween episode of Clobbercast, you talked about
Hey guys, I lost because I don't know how to kick out of matches or kick out of pins
no.
in this game.
you guys talked about a match where Macho Man Randy Savage made Hollywood Hogan eat his wig. Would that be under the banner of the WWE Network?
Yes.
I would assume so. If that was on a pay-per-view, then that's probably going to be there on day one.
Because that's what I want to watch.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Calvin.
Because he
Yes.
was Hollywood Hogan, so he was cool and had hair and a cool bandana, but the bandana was just holding his wig on.
We're running 3 hours now.
Oh man. Okay.
Good thing I lost so quickly.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us. Hank, thanks for talking to us about
Yeah,
wrestling.
Thanks for letting me be on.
Thanks for coming on in Seth's absence since he abandoned us.
He hates wrestling.
We know we got the real friend. We got a real friend, Hank. He's the real friend.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit the streets and see what happened to Seth tomorrow.
Yeah. You
Worried.
You put a word out on the streets. Get Omar looking for him.
I'll get some. I'll print out some things and put on the telephone poles.
Seth
around
Boyer a
here.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? Seth Boyer a bitch, and then he'll get mad.
Yeah.
Start saying, "My name was my name."
I'm just reviewing the match highlights of that classic.
Let's do it.
I'll just get on megaphone, yell about how much Yotsuba sucks, and then
Yeah.
Seth will surely make his way back.
He will appear.
He will defend Yotsuba.
Mookie is dumb, and then just like start talking. Mookie ain't cute, and then you'll just.
Uh oh. I'm mad now, and I know you're saying a joke. Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll talk to you later. Hopefully the stream crashing didn't break, or the OBS crashing didn't break the first part of the stream. Hopefully that'll make it to the archive. If not, oh well.
Whoops.
It was exclusive. These things happen. That's it. Say, hey, Zack Ryder.